Good evening. Have you ever had to worry about your friends going to have a good night out on the town? It's not a good feeling, honestly. Having to worry about your friend consistently about if they're going to make the right decision. You can possibly save a life. Today's topic is about drinking and driving. The main focal points being the dangers, the consequences, and prevention or reduction of drinking and driving. And although the subject is taken lightly, it is a serious matter. First and foremost, we will begin with the dangers of drinking and driving. Being injured or one injuring themselves, or you can hurt many others. According to the awareness video, on average, someone in the U.S. is killed by a drunk driver every 40 minutes. It's quite horrifying if you think about it. Try to put yourself in the shoes of a victim or a person who is drinking and driving and kills a whole family in a car crash. It's quite sickening. With that in mind, I will proceed to my second main idea, the consequences to drinking and driving. According to DoSomething.org, on average, a drunken driver will drive 80 times under the influence before they are arrested once.
What?
Once. Secondly, some consequences consist of jail time, injury, or even death. Also, according to DoSomething.org, in 2011, 9,870 people were victims of drunk drivers. The leading accidents to teen death are accidents, and 1/3 are alcohol related. Furthermore, the victims who do survive can simply only thank God for having life. Drinking and driving is a serious matter that really should not be done at all, but we can only control our own actions. These alarming statistics can be narrowed down if people were more responsible in handling their plans prior to drinking. Here's a video to help you understand. Lastly, these actions can be prevented by simple communication, calling a friend, or even letting one know prior to what your actions are about to be. Obeying the law isn't a hard thing, but but I can understand once you start drinking, all of that knowledge can be out the window. A cab can be called, or even a designated driver can be issued, so drinking and driving can be reduced. But if all else fails, call law enforcement. It's better to have a friend arrested than one injured or killed, according to mad.org. Despite the minor negatives, the positive is now that you all are aware of what's going on. In closing, you are aware of the dangers, the consequences. In closing, you all are now aware of the consequences, the dangers, and the prevention or reduction of drinking and driving. It is not right, and it is not worth the pain and agony of your loved ones. Is it worth the lives of innocent people and risking it all? I don't think you should drink and drive, and neither should you.
Are we going again?